Syrian President Al Sharaa issued a stern and uncompromising warning to Israel on December 6, making it clear through official channels and televised remarks that Damascus will not tolerate any violations of standing agreements or pursuit of alternative arrangements along its borders. Al Sharaa stated firmly that Israel must adhere to the 1974 disengagement agreement, the key document that governs the ceasefire line in the Golan Heights, emphasizing that this framework remains vital for preserving stability and preventing renewed conflict in the region. Any attempt to alter or undermine the 1974 agreement would turn the region into a dangerous place with unknown consequences, Al Sharaa warned at Doha Forum in Qatar, according to Anadolu Agency. Remember, Israeli forces crossed into southern Syria just a year ago during the chaotic collapse of the Assad regime, in what Damascus views as an act of aggression and a violation of international law. Israeli troops continue to occupy the strategic elevations of Mount Hermon, maintaining a presence that has become both a symbol of control and a focal point of tension between the two countries. The Syrian president's remarks came amid increasing Israeli military incursions and airstrikes inside Syrian territory, heightening fears that a fragile calm could collapse into a broader confrontation. "We demand that Israel return to the positions it held before December 8, 2024. Those same pre-war lines that reflect international agreements and legitimate sovereignty," Al Sharaa said. Al Sharaa accused Israel of deliberately trying to export its internal crises to neighboring countries, saying the Israeli leadership is attempting to deflect attention from its own domestic turmoil and mounting international criticism. He added that by doing so, Israel hopes to avoid taking responsibility for what he called the Gaza massacre. He also condemned Israel's ongoing effort to establish a demilitarized zone inside Syrian territory, calling it a transparent attempt to redraw borders under the guise of peace. These comments followed reports that Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has been demanding a broad buffer zone stretching from the outskirts of Damascus to the slopes of Mount Hermon, a proposal that Syria rejects outright. Who will protect this so-called buffer zone if Syrian forces are forced to withdraw from it? Al Sharaa asked rhetorically, implying that such an area would only serve Israel's security interests while leaving Syria vulnerable. Talks have been going on for months over potential security agreement between Israel and Syria, though progress has been slow due to mutual mistrust and regional instability. Meanwhile, members of the US President Donald Trump's negotiating team have been attempting to broker a limited non-aggression pact between the two countries, hoping to prevent further escalation while preserving American influence in the Middle East. Trump himself has criticized Israel's recent attacks, warning Prime Minister Netanyahu that continued aggression risks plunging Syria, and possibly the wider region, into yet another cycle of war and chaos.